nerd fans out there? This is Mr. Chill here, and let's talk about the Halo TV series from Paramount Plus. I'm a big Halo fan. I love Halo, the games. Played all the games. Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo 5. The new one that came out, Halo, the new one was awesome. Awesome. So I've been big. That's the stories I know from those Halo games. I never read the books. I tried getting to the first one when I was younger, and I never finished it. But I'm wondering what this show is based on. I want to do it in both the game and the books, or just the books, or they're doing their own story. 'Cause everything feels so off. It feels because this takes place before Halo 1, obviously. Because Reach is still around. That's their compound. I actually play Reach and ODS. I play all Halo games. Reach takes place. Reach is the headquarters of Earth, basically. The big headquarters. And spoiler, there's gonna be a lot of spoilers. For future Halo, probably, I don't know how this is gonna take place because we got Reach that hasn't been destroyed. Planet Reach. Then we got, I'm guessing Cortana is human first. I don't know if that's from the books or anything. She was human first. I thought she was straight AI. Like, Hansi made her. That's how Reach made her out. When Reach is falling, she made a program. That's when you're the soldiers, when your missions go retrieve the package, and Hansi. Package is Cortana. Cortana is the package to give it to Commander Keyes. And Commander Keyes is in here too. And he's not even Commander yet. He's Captain Keyes. So we haven't got that yet. We haven't got Keyes becoming Commander. We haven't got Cortana Spartan. And that's what's weird too, because in the Halo 2 episode, we got John, finally, he has a relic. They pick up that relic. I guess that relic helps you open seeing, I guess it's a old Forerunner project, a relic. And I guess it's telling you about, it hasn't really tell you anything, but every time he touches it, he sees a part of his past. So that's pretty cool about the show. We're gonna see a little bit parts of John Spartan's past, who he was as a kid, who's his family, who's John Spartan. Because we got a lot of things from John. We got his mask off, and it's how can I say? I still waiting for the game to do that. It'd be cool, the game, but I'll be happy if they never did. Because John Spartan's like one of those characters you're okay not knowing the past or not knowing their who they look like or anything like that. Because just feels cooler. Feels cooler who's the character is. And I'm the only one that feels weird hearing this guy's voice. I know he has a cool voice, don't get me wrong. He played pretty cool John Spartan, pretty okay so far. This actor is playing him. But some reason I kind of wish they do the Mandalorian, because when they do when he puts the helmet on, he has his voice. I wish they put the game voice on. Oh, wouldn't that be so cool? They kept the original and put the game character's voice every time he puts the helmet on when he talks. And that'll be so sick. And they did that. Because the Mandalorian, that's what he did. I don't think that's his voice. I'm not 100% sure. I think someone else's voice. I know someone's in the body. Maybe it is. But that would have been dope if they did that. It feels weird every time they take off their helmet. He takes off the suit. It feels weird when they do that 100%. I understand why, because they don't wear that suit all the time. So maybe they do. I don't know. The game, I remember he always sleeps with the suit on. That's the game, but it just feels weird. It really does feel weird. But I love Silver Team. I love when they show more of it, because we already get that much Silver Team. Like I said, I never read the books, so I want to see the connection. And the only time you see Silver Team is in Halo 5. So I want to see them do missions together more, fight together more. Awesome episode 1 beginning. This is going to be Halo talking about episode 1 and episode 2, to let you know. They didn't put that in the beginning. It was awesome beginning. Big old fight scene during that Rebels base. Elites popped over, slaughtered all the Rebels. Pretty sad. That girl's basically lost her whole clan, her whole family, all her friends, all wiped out by Elite. And that's how brutal the Elites are to the humans. And that's why I didn't like. I don't like this blessing thing. The blessing ones, to be honest, I don't. I thought any human could operate the relic. Or if it is certain people, I guess Commander Keyes' daughter, Amanda Keyes, could activate it too. We'll find that out. Because in Halo 2, I remember the brutes made her activate the ring. Because the humans the only one that can activate the ring. They never like John was never known to bless the one or special to do this. Now I don't know. But I didn't like the human part of the covenant. That girl, that woman, I guess the blessing one. That's part of that was with mercy, truth, and prof. Is it prophet? It is yeah, truth, regret, and mercy. It's cool they're in there too. I recognize some of the characters. Like I'm reckoning we kill those dudes later on in the future. So I was saying, yeah, you're dead. You're dead. I killed you there. I killed you there. Killed you in the temple. But yeah, shoot, I didn't like her. That's. It just feels like should have been an alien, should have been something. But I don't feel nothing. I don't like that human being with the covenant. It doesn't feel right. And I know why they have her there because she's the only one that can activate the ring, and they want the ring to activate it. They need her, so it kind of makes sense. But in the way it doesn't, it doesn't feel right because they're trying to write about all human life. Now we know the covenant has been looking for the rings, and like I said, then we found out John Spartan when he saw the crazy guy in the planet. He showed the relic. He finds out about the rings. He finds out about Halo. He finds out they're trying to create a weapon, get a weapon. He finds out all this, and I remember he doesn't find that out until Halo 1, almost the ending, because he was gonna activate the ring. He thought it was just the only weapon to kill the Flood. So it could be still that. It could be the droid. No, it's trying to trick him, and it's only to kill the Flood. And that's when you find out, he had the only way to kill the Flood is kill all life. So that's another thing. So it's like, they're kind of skipping it. But we'll see. I hope Reach does fall because that's a big part of the story is Reach falling. Because I hope they don't skip that because that'd be awesome. We got to see the other Spartans that were in that program to meet that story. All the Spartans that were in Fall of Reach to see if that's going to happen. Or it'll be cool how John Spartan's reaction was to Fall of Reach as well. So I hope they do some great moments because it should be popping in the show, I believe. Or if they skip it, that's going to be a real letdown. Hope they're not creating their own stories. Or if they fill in some gaps, fine. I'm okay with that. Like the rebel, saving the rebel girl, taking him to the other rebel base, doing all that. We're getting a little war, because I know there was a little scrimmage in Reach. You hear there was a little war between the rebels and the UNSC. There a war between them two. And we're getting a little more of that, the hardcoreness between that war before the invasion of the Covenant. Because you can tell they didn't invade everywhere. There's little pieces that the Covenant is fading planet. Even all the rebels don't believe, that's fake, that's not real. That's a UNSC propaganda. Like they're lying to us. They're trying to get us scared to make peace until we go combine. They're coming. They're gonna do a mass invasion, son. They're gonna wipe us almost all out. We're almost getting extinct. It wasn't for the Spartan program. So that's gonna be pretty crazy. I kind of hope. I love seeing Master Chief, but I hope we see other Spartans because the Spartan program's huge. So I want to see other Spartans going action, like we see Locke in there. I think his name's Locke. Yeah, Locke from Halo 5 and his team, and Buck and all the other Spartans. Like I said, the Spartans for Reach. We see everybody. It'll be cool. See their mission, see their stories, see them left on the planet. It's Halo. It's not just about Master Chief. Master Chief, I remember he was asleep in the Indian Reach. So they put him like in chambers, everything to hold on all the way to he's a big one to Halo 1. Then he takes over basically. You see him story all the way. You see the Silver Team's mission, or before he goes to sleep, he does a mission. So there's a lot of things. See how these rebels get taken over by the Covenant. Because when the Covenant doesn't mash, when Reach falls, I think everything falls basically. And it's gonna be pretty crazy when that happens. I hope they do show that. But yeah, and the graphics are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, the graphics are okay. This feels like a sci-fi graphics one. I don't know, you watch sci-fi TV shows and their graphics are kind of like whatever. It's what it feels like. If Paramount, they're not high class, HBO class, Avengers, Marvel, they're not that class. But they're pretty good. Still a decent story. We'll see where it goes. So in 2 episodes in, awesome beginning, slow part 2. Episode 2, just building up Cortana. We're probably gonna get her made. But I think, well, she does say she chooses. That's why I said the storyline is still up and down. She chose right. She wanted John Spartan. I don't know if they ever met with each other first, but it looks like they did meet each other first, so that'll be okay. Because in the ship Halo 1, it felt like, oh, hey Chief, like it's casual, like we already know. They're on there, but I know she had to get off a Reach. That's the only thing they had to do. He was on the ship Liberty. I forgot that. Arorali. I forgot the ship. Commander Keyes, the ship. Chief was sleeping on that ship. The Spartans on Reach had to get them on that ship. Get Katana on that ship. That was the main thing. Get her off of Reach onto the ship, and they're all basically died doing that. That's it. That has to show that point A, point B. Hope they show that. That would be awesome. Don't skip out. Let's show that. Boom. Because I know it's going to be a lot of money, but if you're going to do Halo, you got to spend the money. Do it right. You ain't going to do Halo, do it right. You better do it right, man. Do it right. Yeah, so far, it's cool. We got some characters, got Commander Keyes, the Covenant leaders. We're getting more and more. The aliens are cool. The action scenes are pretty gory. I hope we see more. We haven't seen none of the grunts. You know that? The little tiny little aliens. We haven't seen that. They're not holding out on us. We haven't seen jackals. We haven't seen I wonder we're gonna see damn, my favorite elite. I forgot his name. Damn. Oh, from Halo 2, that elite. It bugged me. It's gonna bug me because he is Arbiter. But he wear the gold armor, so it'll be cool. Because before the Halo 2, he was on trial for letting all the humans destroy the ring and all that shit. So the Arbiter. Hopefully we see his character. I don't know his real name or whatever. I don't think these agents have real names or whatever they are. But I know he had the golden plate armor. So it'll be pretty cool. We see a tease for him later on in the future for Halo 2. And I don't think we're going to see the Flood yet, because if they're not getting to the Halo 1 yet, because Halo 1's the one the Flood comes in. So we'll see how long this show lasts. I hope it's popular. I hope they make it big. I hope they do the right moves, the right changes. Cause I see all these big moments in this Halo show from the game. That'll be dope, man. Hope they do it right. Like I said, Silver Team looks pretty cool. Master Chief, with his connection with Silver Team, is very dope. I love it. Love seeing the other Spartans. Love the characters. The acting's decent. Like I said, it's like a sci-fi acting. They're not special. They're all decent acting. They're not Oscar winners, but they're all good. Pretty good story. Pretty decent. Episode 1 was definitely a good 7 out of 10. No, 8 out of 10. I give it an 8 out of 10 because it's awesome beginning. I love the action scene. It was pretty cool. The blood and gory. The fights and the story was pretty cool. The tension, like they were going to bring John Spartan in. Looks like he's trying to get some of his personality back. He's not just a killing robot machine no more. Part 2 is just learning stuff, resting from the graphics. Like I said, I just hope they don't spend too much off helmet and off suit. I want more John Spartan in suit kicking ass if you could do them, and more Spartans in their suit kicking ass. We'll see, because it should be a lot more. Like if this leading to Fall Reach, then it's gonna be a lot of action this season. All right, that is it of my Halo. Talking about Halo. We'll see next Wednesday. I think it comes out every Wednesday, I believe. I'll talk about more Halo in episode 3. And please like my page and subscribe to my channel. I will appreciate it. It will help my channel build more. Tell all your friends, your family, your pets. Tell everybody to subscribe to my channel. I will appreciate it 100%. I would love you if you subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I hope you all have a good day and good night. And look forward to today. I am doing a Morbius review tonight as well. Look forward to that. Have a good day and good night, and stay nerdy forever. Bye.